Thailand, June 10th, 2015. Goals, vision, aspirations, ambition. You know, what does that mean to you? What ambitions do you have? What do you aspire to have or to be? What goals have you set? What goals have you wrote down on paper? What goals have you decided to achieve? What goals are you committed to achieving? What's your vision, man? What vision do you have for yourself? What vision do you have for your life? You know, you can have anything, man. The sky isn't even the limit. The sky is just a view. You can have anything you want. Anything you want. You just gotta be willing. You gotta be willing. So you gotta ask yourself, am I willing? You gotta ask yourself, are you willing? Ask yourself that. Look at the mirror, man, and just ask yourself, are you willing? Are you willing? You've gotta be willing. You've gotta be willing to do whatever it takes to achieve your goal. You gotta be willing to do whatever it takes to accomplish what you set out to accomplish. You've gotta be willing. You've gotta be willing. If you're willing, you're gonna find the way. If you're not, you're gonna find an excuse. So find what you want. Find what you truly want. Don't find what you think you want. Don't find what you think you should want. Don't find what you think your parents should want for you. Find what you want. And then ask yourself, look in the mirror and say, are you willing? You've got to be willing. Because if you're not willing, someone else is going to be willing and they're going to take the cake. When you find what you really want, when you find what you really want, you're going to be willing. You're going to be willing. So you got to ask yourself, are you willing? Because if you're not willing, don't bother. Don't bother, don't bother. You've got to be willing, man. And when you're willing to do what it takes, you're going to make it. Just hold the vision. Hold the vision. Man, way too many people, anyone you ask, 99.9% of the people you ask, don't have a goal, don't have a vision, don't have higher aspirations than what's going on around them. And if they do, they don't believe that they can achieve them. They're not willing to do what it takes because they haven't found what they actually want. They haven't found what they actually want. People don't know what they actually want. So, when you find what you want, ask yourself, are you willing? And when you find that, when you find what you really want, you're going to realize something. You're going to realize something very profound. And that is, nobody can out-want you. Nobody can out-will you. Because you have found what you want. And we're all so unique. We all want different things. Sure, we all want generally the same thing, but when it comes down to specifics, we all want something slightly different. Some people don't want to push as hard. Some people are more comfortable sitting back. Some people don't want to think as much. They're more comfortable just zoning out. Some people don't want to do what others do want to do. You know, what's the most pleasurable thing in the world for some person is the most painful thing in the world for someone else. So find what you want, and then you gotta keep asking yourself, am I willing? When it starts to get tough, you say, are you willing? Are you willing? Because if you're not willing, man, just stop. Just stop. But when you're willing to do what it takes, you just, you skyrocket. You skyrocket. You're consistent. The compound effect really kicks in, you know, just these days, these months, these weeks, these years, they add up. You're willing to go the extra mile. You're in the right place at the right time. You're aware that you're in the right place at the right time. Just the right things happen to you. You meet the right people. Coincidences happen. Miracles happen. Because you're on that path, man. You're on your path. You're on your path. So all these like self-help books and success guides and whatever, man, it's honestly like all the things in that book are things that you would already be doing. They're the things that you already do when you're willing, when you found what you want. So any self-help book that tells you go the extra mile, any self-help book that tells you to mastermind, any self-help book that tells you to be consistent, those are things you already do when you know what you want to do. Those books should be written as if here are the symptoms of success. Those are the symptoms of success. And you experience the symptoms of success when you're on your path because you know what you want. Just find what you want, go out and get it. Don't let anyone, don't be disillusioned into thinking that someone else can get in your way, because they can't. Nobody can outwill you, nobody can outwant you when you know what you truly want. So this is what I want. This is what I've wanted. This is what I've wanted for many years, man. Tropical life, tropical life. Beautiful tropical life. I'm here at the 700 Stadium, and I've got everything I need here. Everything I possibly want. Check it out, man. Tropical living. No shoes, no shirt, full service. You can see that right through there is a 400-meter track. Right there. Another 400-meter track right in there. Right over the building there's a 50-meter outdoor swimming pool. And then right over that building, whatever that roof right there's a velodrome for cycling. And that mountain right there is Doi Suthep. So people ride their bike up there every morning. Man, great fun, great fun, great fun. And just straight ahead there is Mung Mai Market. Best fruit in the world at the best prices with the friendliest people. So that's it. Know what you want, go out and get what you want. You can have whatever you want, man. Just hold the vision and be willing. Are you willing? Are you willing?